Staying with Elimination Muay Thai, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the light middleweight division. Introducing first out of the blue corner, Caleb Daniels.
Mr. Caleb Daniels, a representative of McMahon Training Center, coming to us out of Fort Collins, Colorado.
Oh, FOCO.
Made the drive from the northern end of the state.
Yeah, that's the town I grew up in. It's gotten bigger. You know, last week we were begging for air conditioning, JR, and now we're getting it in volume.
I'm okay with that.
I am too. Could have used it last week.
You're still going to complain about that.
I'm telling you, man.
It was a week ago, man. It was a week ago.
Sometimes I live in the past.
Let it go, Todd.
Well, I'm just prepping it for next time.
All right, fair enough.
You know, that drive from Fort Collins used to be just an hour. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Takes an hour to get to Loveland.
Jeez. And then you get the 2 lanes, and it's a mess.
Thank goodness there's no construction. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Love when these Muay Thai fighters just step over the top rope.
His opponent out of the right corner, Robert Belfon.
Belfon. Spoke to both these fighters at yesterday's weigh-in, Twin Peaks. Byrne was having a little macaroni and cheese. I stayed with ice water.
Good man, Todd. Good man.
You know? Got the walk down. I don't think I could do that flip-flops.
I will honestly say there's nothing I would do in flip-flops.
I'm not a flip-flop guy. Not one of those guys. Tail of the tape.
Caleb Dannels out of Fort Collins, Colorado. He's a 23-year-old Muay Thai fighter with a 2-2 record, 6 feet tall, 155 pounds. Facing off against Robert Belfon out of Aurora, Colorado. He's a 46-year-old tactical fighter, undefeated with a 3-0 record, 5 feet 11 inches tall, 153 pounds.
You know, I look at that 46 number, JR, and I start thinking, that's a pretty big number. And then I look in the mirror and go, it's not that big. Belfon's tough, man. Still got that O.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an Elimination Muay Thai bout scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the light middleweight division. Referee in charge, Armando Castro. Let's meet our fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the Mike Baroni Ford blue corner. He's a Muay Thai style fighter with a record of 2 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 foot tall, weighed in at 155 pounds with McMahon Training Center. From Fort Collins, Colorado, Caleb Daniels.
FOCO in the house.
His opponent, fighting out of the Twin Peaks red corner. He's a tactical style fighter with a record of 3 wins, no losses. He stands 5 foot 11 inches tall, weighed in at 153 pounds. With Rad Muay Thai from Aurora, Colorado, the mad scientist, Robert Belfon.
I kind of like that nickname, too.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Belfon, exactly double the age of his Fort Collins opponent, Caleb Daniels.
Look at that. Todd can divide by 2.
That's it. Hey, there ain't much after that, let me tell you. I did my daughter's homework once and got the first 2 wrong.
Daniels with a brutalizing leg kick, and Belfon answers with kicks of his own.
Yeah. Belfon backs off. Oh, another one. Daniels got those long legs.
And gets a lot of whip on those techniques. He's really beating up the lead leg of Belfon.
Yeah, and he snuck a knee in there too, JR.
Less than 30 seconds into the round. Belfon trying to check those kicks.
Ooh. Chopping trees down, and I think it's a great game plan.
And Belfon already has to switch stances. And we're not even a minute into round one.
No, and I think he came in
Beautiful
with the
spiking
game plan.
elbow by Daniels. Yeah, I think you're right, Todd. Good game plan.
His flexibility is off the chain, too. You can hear those kicks here.
Belfon reaching down to block those kicks. That's going to allow Daniels to bring a kick up high. Just as I say that, Belfon's the one that goes for the high kick.
Daniels really looking both low and high, working every part that he can.
Belfon's lead leg already starting to redden up on the outside of that left thigh. And again, I see Belfon drop his hand.
Yeah, he was going upstairs with a kick, but again, down low, two nasty kicks.
Could end up with a technical knockout by way of leg kicks here.
Haven't
Been
seen
a while
that in a
since
while.
I've seen that.
I took words out of my mouth.
There's your turning back kick, Todd.
The inside leg kick. Belfon's still firing though, JR.
Well, if you're going to be a Muay Thai fighter, you know you're tough.
Oh, yeah. But I think that's the second turning back kick we've seen
beautiful
tonight.
Elbow inside by Daniels. Really used it as almost an uppercut style technique.
Continuing to chop away on that leg. There's the 10-second clacker. Oh, spinning hook kick. Wow.
Brought that up high, did Belfon. Great round.
Just have a buddy of mine, Mike Romero, and his spinning hook kick. You got to get that head around quick. And it was a Taekwondo fighter. Man, was he good. Wow. Belfon showing his toughness.
Replay here. I bet we're going to see some leg kicks out of Daniels. And there he is, throwing them in succession. Then tries to go high. Belfon, nice lean back out of the way of that technique.
But the game plan, I think, for Daniels was coming out and just hammering away with those low leg kicks, and he really did a great job.
And leg kicks are just such a brutal weapon. It's a really smart game plan by Daniels.
And you caught that spiking elbow as well.
Picking up right where he left off is Daniels. See what Belfon tries to change up here.
Yeah, the mad scientist has got to come up with some kind of mixture to see if he can stay in this fight.
And again, elbows in tight by Daniels. He has a really well-rounded, well-versed game.
And strong.
And that is a legal technique in Muay Thai. We saw fighters warned for it in kickboxing, but in Thai, you're allowed to use certain types of techniques.
Oh, that leg, that's it. That might be it.
Yeah, the kick before that, you saw a super pained look on Belfon's face, and then just unable to really withstand that next kick, and says he's ready to go.
Man, if
but
I'm
make
kidding,
no mistake about it, Daniels has a target now.
If I'm Daniels, I'm going right back to that leg.
Yeah. Belfon trying to hide that leg. He switched stances.
Oh, great job. Belfon spinning back kick. That didn't get
an axe kick. Nicely done. And again with the in-close elbows goes Daniels, and then spiking knees to the thigh.
Man, that was a brutal shot.
Belfon says he's ready to continue.
We're seeing
what Daniels brings now. Warned for a low kick is Daniels, or a groin kick, that is.
Yep. Daniels trying to finish up. There's the axe kick again.
Good knee strikes by Daniels.
You know, I don't know how Belfon ran across the ring right there because he's taking so much damage to the lower extremities.
And trying to go to the rear leg is Daniels, and he does so with effectiveness.
You saw a big breath there at the end of the round by Belfon.
Yeah, he's in just a tremendous amount of pain right now. See how he is coming up off the stool. Sometimes you take those leg kicks, you sit down between rounds, and that leg starts to seize up on you.
Yeah, it's, you know, related to other sports, it's like you get that sprained ankle, you play with it at the moment, and then it tightens up on you. You can't do it.
And we just saw in the replay the knockdown. It was actually 2 leg kicks.
It was the
succession.
first kick.
Yeah, the first kick really set it up, and that second one just sort of the icing on the cake for Daniels.
Well, you go back to the well, and we've seen some strikes with axe kicks, spinning back kicks, hook kicks. Give it up. Like you said, if you're in Muay Thai, you're tough. All right, here we go.
And Belfon keeping that switched stance, trying to, again, hide that lead leg, or what had been the lead leg.
The fact that Belfon has survived so far in this fight's amazing.
So impressive.
Yeah.
Nice high guard by Daniels. Kept himself safe against the head kick attack of Belfon.
Yeah, Dannels. Oh, a
Beautiful
big
left
right.
check hook.
Wow.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. It was the right hand, Todd.
Yeah.
My mistake.
That's okay. Overhand right. Well, you know what? I don't think either one of us expected it.
Yeah, he sort of met Belfon as Belfon was stepping in.
Belfon still has some power left. Got to give him credit, but man, Dannels has done a great job.
What did I say, Robert?
There's the axe kick again, and that afforded the ability for Daniels to go low.
Head kick! Head kick, Robert!
Corner of Belfon asking for a head kick.
The crowd's totally into this fight. I think they respect the fact that Belfon is so tough and the work that Daniels has been put in. Belfon can hardly stand.
Yeah, momentarily had his right leg forward, and Daniels took full effect.
Robert, go, kick!
You got to get a medal for badge of courage surviving this one.
No kidding.
Doing it, let's go!
You want to watch some hardcore
Just
Muay
over
Thai?
10 seconds left. Belfon attacks with the elbow now.
Belfon trying to get his licks in at the end of this fight, but too little too late. The fact that he survived this fight is unbelievable to me.
Beautiful outside crescent kick by Belfon there at the end.
I don't know the last time I saw a crescent kick, a hook kick, a jump back kick, an axe kick.
Showing off his repertoire, as it were.
Wow. Don't ever question Belfon's toughness. And as many shots as he took, it's those leg kicks. Oh. I thought Daniels showed that spiking elbow early on too, which you pointed out. So he really brought out a lot of tools in this fight.
Really mixed his weapons very nicely to Daniels. You're correct.
Belfon's O might go here. Daniels just stalking in his. Here we see, you know, he had that leg kick and he had to continue to switch up because it was just too painful. And I didn't know that he was going to be able to continue in the second round.
It surprised me a bit, yes. But again, if you're going to be a Thai fighter, you're going to have that just next level toughness in you.
Oh, folded in that leg. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to wait till tomorrow to hurt. There it is, the replay again. And, you know, Daniels is in great shape, too. An active fight. That was a labor of love trying to get that glove off.
Yes, it was. All right, Stewie's got the word.
Ladies and gentlemen, after that 3-round battle, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this bout 30-24 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Caleb Daniels!
Congratulations to Caleb Daniels, a representative of the McMahon Training Center. Takes his record past the 500 mark in Muay Thai. He is now 3-2.
And a little bloody nose at the end that he got.